I came across this New York Times piece about benches. The title of the article was "The Slow Death of the New York City Public Bench," and it made a pretty big claim that New York City is becoming more hostile, less human, and that you can see it in the furniture. Armrests, dividers, leaning benches, empty train halls. And the argument is simple. The city is designing homelessness out of the public. The Times framed this as a slow evolution and almost a history lesson. The public bench transforming from a place to linger into a tool for social control. They start in Central Park. In 1870s, you get these cast iron settee benches. Delicate legs, decorative. The vibe is very much the city wants you to hang out. Then around the 1930s, the Christie Forsyth bench shows up. Chunkier, concrete base, built like it could survive a riot. Then the Great Depression hits. People are sleeping everywhere, and this is where the article argues benches become political. Robert Moses commissions the 1939 World's Fair benches with the hooped dividers. And the argument is that they were not just aesthetic, they were behavioral. They made lying down harder. Fast forward to today, leaning benches in subway stations, Moynihan Train Hall, $1 billion space with no benches. And the implication is pretty clear. This is a city designing homelessness out of public spaces, not with laws, but with objects. That didn't totally square with my experience. I live next to the East River Park. I walk it quite often, and the city has added a lot of new benches. Good ones too. Thoughtful ones. So I figured instead of wondering and arguing about it in my head, I'd just go look. So I grabbed my son Billy and we went to check for ourselves. Now, this is a pretty typical New York City bench. Back, armrests, dividers, and there's a thing people don't always acknowledge. Dividers aren't just about preventing sleeping. They let more people sit. They give older folks leverage to stand up. They keep one person from taking the entire bench. Design is always a trade-off. You're never choosing between kind and evil. You're choosing between who a piece of infrastructure serves best. The Times article spent a lot of time on Moynihan Train Hall, so we decided to go there next. When people show Moynihan online, it often looks empty. But when we got there, it wasn't empty at all. It was packed. And this is where I think the article makes a category mistake. Moynihan isn't a park. It's not a destination. Even when it looks calm, it's designed for moments when thousands of people move through at once. People rushing, dragging luggage, changing directions. It's not a place to gather. It's a place to move. And when a space like this is filled up, fixed benches don't create comfort. They create bottlenecks. At one point I asked Billy, where do you think we should sit? And without missing a beat he said,
the food court.
The food court?
Yeah.
and honestly, that's the system working exactly as designed. If you want to sit in Moynihan, you're gently pushed into retail, coffee shops, food halls, paid waiting rooms. Is that annoying? Yes. Is it sinister? Depends on how you see it. Stations are expensive to run. Retail pays for cleaning, security, maintenance. We've essentially agreed to privatize sitting in exchange for keeping the place functional. That's not a moral judgment, it's an economic one. Next step, West 4th Street. This is the bench everyone's mad about, the leaning bench. And here's where things get interesting. This platform actually isn't that narrow. It probably can handle a full bench. So the leaning bench is a strange choice, but it's not nothing. It gives people somewhere to rest without fully committing to a design that might cause problems during rush hour. And here's the part the outrage misses. There's a normal bench right next to it. This isn't the city eliminating seating, it's a city experimenting. Not perfect, but not malicious either. On the way home, everything was normal. Billy was reciting subway stops from memory, 6 line, perfect order, no mistakes. It's one of those small New York parenting moments you don't think about too much.
Hall.
Transfer is available to the 1, 2, 3 counter. Transfer is also available to the M14 select customers connection.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
One of y'all. Just the fuck up, nigga. Fuck, put my nigga.
Food quarter water,
What?
anything to help?
Dumb bitch. I just wear a stick pussy. You dirty bitch. I see you anywhere empty companies. I'm gonna fuck. Nigga, damn.
This is Queens Bound,
Damn.
local train. Via
The pedophile like you.
The next stop.
Walk around butt ass
Second
nigga.
Avenue,
You're a
61st.
bitch. Let me your bitch.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I kill you, bitch. Boy, you kill this butt ass nigga. Should've made no sense. You dumb bitch. I see you. I wear a jewelry. I'll blow your shit off. Now run, bitch.
This is where the bench debate falls apart for me, because what happened to us had nothing to do with furniture. It wasn't about armrests or leaning benches or Moynihan's open floor. It was about untreated mental illness, about housing, about systems that fail quietly until they fail loudly. The New York Times is right about one thing. The bench is a symbol, but it's not a symbol of hostile design. It's a symbol of how badly we want a simple object to stand in for a complicated crisis. A bench is not a home. A train station is not a shelter. And the real danger isn't that the city is becoming less humane. It's that we're getting used to things that shouldn't be normal, especially for our kids.